gentlemen. This is Dr. Nabila from Oman Lovers Club. As you all know, this is the happy most place for the Oman Lovers Club. And for this, I'm honored that OBLC has hosted this competition for the last, since yesterday, and hosting for the next 2 days as well. Yes. And today is the second day. And this feast is a part of the organized by the Indian Embassy.
Oh, it's like this. Okay, once she is done, we just make it up more, focused on the mic with the kid is standing. Make sure it's flow. That's it. Okay, the video is recording properly.
So today OBLC will be proudly bringing you our esteemed judges. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Mohammad Al-Rawahi. Mr. Mohammad Al-Rawahi is undisputedly one of the most prominent figures in the world of art in Oman. He is the director of Art and Soul, which is a community for the love and passion of art and for the support of artists. Mr. Rawahi has been an English literature professor and is a phenomenal calligrapher as well, along with his interest in the poetry. Our next guest is Kelly Saunders, and please have we have a round of applause for her. Kelly is the deputy head of Cheltenham Muscat International School. She's been an educator for the last 12 years and is the pioneer in the educational sector. Apart from being an educator, she has a very vital role in culminating the reading habits in children across Oman through various forums. And last but not least, let's welcome our third judge, and that is Roshni Goyal. Roshni is an Oman-based poet of Indian heritage. She is a popular name among the poetic community and is one of the 4 members of the 4 Brown Girls who write. Her collection of poems, Coconut Oil, it has left a mark in the literary world. Apart from this, she is a brand consultant by profession and also has addressed many podcasts. Before we start the competition, I would like to go through the rules again for today's competition. The competition is for students grades 4 to 6. The contestants may recite any poem of their choice. Each contestant will be given a maximum of 1.5 to 2 minutes and to recite a poem. If the recitation exceeds beyond 2 minutes, judges will make a note. And the contestants will be judged on the basis of pronunciation, voice clarity, voice modulation, and overall presentation. Now I would like to hand over the mic to Ms. Rajwa to announce the names of the participants.
Good evening, everyone. So without much ado, let's get to the competition. And may I please have judges please note, chess number 1 is going to be on the stage, and that is Riyan Saldana, and he'll be reciting the poem Daffodils. Riyan Saldana, may I please have you on stage? Please give a big round of applause for Riyan.
firewood is done. The ship has weathered every rack. The prize we sought is won. The port is near. The bells are here. The people all exulting, while follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. But the heart of the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, follow cold and dead. Oh captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills, for you bouquets and ribbon wreaths, for you the shores are crowding, for you they call the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Dear captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head, it's a dream that on the deck you have fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer, his lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm, he has no pulse nor will. The ship is anchored safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes in with object done. Exhort to show the ring of bells, but I, with mournful tread, walk the deck. My captain lies, fallen cold and dead. Thank you.
That was a very heartfelt poem to Legend. Thank you so much, Risha. Judges, please note Risha's time was 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Also, I would like to point out that I'm saying the time because we have a time limit and just making sure that no participants exceed the time limit. So I also request everyone to be please seated without making a lot of cares at the back because the students can focus on the poem. Thank you. May we have chess number 3, Tirtha Vijay, on the stage. Tirtha will be taking us on a little journey to the wilderness with the poem The Frog and the Nightingale. What you, Tirtha?
Good afternoon all. Today I am going to recite the poem The Frog and the Nightingale by Vikram Seth. Once upon a time a frog croaked away in Winkle's barn. Every night from dusk to dawn he croaked on and on and on. Other creatures lowered his voice. But one night a nightingale perched upon the sumac tree, dancing forth her melody. And when she had ended, clapped. The sassoon swayed to her as she serenaded. By her voice, cheered on and raptured. Bravo! Too divine! Encore! Do you think my song is divine? No, but it's fine.
it's my TV time, I'm at playtime, but I have unlimited time with my books. So when my parents dole out this strict punishment, I appear to be sad, but deep down, I'm jumping with joy. On this note, let me introduce the poem I'm reciting today. It's written by one of my favorite writers, Julia Donaldson. The name of the poem is I Opened the Book, and here's how it goes. I opened the book, and in I strode. Nobody to find me. I've left my chair, my house, my road, my town and the world behind me. I'm wearing the cloak, I've slipped on the rain, I've swallowed the magic ocean. I've fought with the dragon and dined with the king and dived into the bottomless ocean. I opened the book and made some friends. I shared their tears and their laughter and followed their road with its bumps and bends to a happy ever after. I finished my book and out I came. The cloak can no longer hide me. My chair, my house are just the same, but I have a book inside me. Thank you.
I really hope Zoe's mom listened to her plea and ground her today. Yes, you can open the book. Okay, judges, please note Zoe's time was 1 minute and 37 seconds. Next up, we have Agar V. Pillai reciting the poem Life is Infinity.
Good day to all. I'm here before you to recite a poem by Maya Angelou called Life Doesn't Frighten Me. Shadows on the wall, noises down the hall. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Shadows barking loud, we ghosts in a cloud. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Mean old mother goose, lions on the loose. No, they don't frighten me at all. Dragons breathing flame on my counter pain. That don't frighten me at all. I go boo, make them shoot. I make fun where they run. I won't fly, so they fly. I just smile, they go wild. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Tough guys fight all alone at night. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Panthers in the park, strangers in the dark. That doesn't frighten me at all. If I'm afraid at all, it's only in my dreams. I have got a magic charm that I keep up my sleeve. I can walk the ocean floor, I never have to breathe. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Not at all, not at all. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Thank you.
Okay, that was the brave boy who doesn't get frightened by anything. That was Agar V. Pillai. And his time was 1 minute and 29 seconds. May I please call up chess number 6, Winfred Sharon, to recite the poem, I'm the People of the Moon.
Good evening all. My name is W.H. Winfred Sharon from Class 4 Indian School, Muscat. My poem name is I Am the People, the Mob by
reciting the poem The Wind and the Moon.
Good evening, all. Said the wind to the moon, I will blow you up. You stare in the air like a ghost in a chair, always looking what I am about. I hate to be watched. I'll blow you out. The wind blew hard and out went the moon, so deep on a heap of clouds to sleep. Down lay the wind and slumbered soon, muttering low, I'm done for that moon. The wind blew hard and the moon grew dim. With my sledge and my wedge, I have knocked off her edge. If only I'd known right fires and grim, the creature will soon be dimmer than dim. The wind he took to his revels once more, on down and down like a merry mad clown. He leaped and hallooed with whistle and roar. Was that the glimmering prey once more? He flew in rage, he danced and blew, but in vain was the bane of his bursting brain. For still the broader the moon's crab grew, the broader he swelled his cheeks and blew. Slowly she grew till she filled the night and shone on her throne in the sky alone. A matchless, wonderful, silvery light, radiant and lovely, the queen of the night. Said the wind, what a marvel of power am I! With my breath, good faith, I blew her to death. First blew her right out of the sky, then blew her in. What strength have I? But the moon, she knew nothing about the affair. For high in the sky, with her one white eye, motionless, miles above the air, she had never heard the great wind blare. She had never heard the great wind blare. Thank you.
That is such a beautiful poem. Judges, please note, Neil's time was 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Next up, we have Mariam Mahmood reciting the poem Four Seasons.
I'm Mariam Mahmood from class 4D. Today I'm going to recite a poem called Four Seasons. The fields are rich with daffodils, a coat of clover clothes the hills. And I must dance and I must sing to see the beauty of the spring. The earth is warm, the sun's ablaze. It is a time for carefree day. And bees a bird that chance to pass may see snoozing in the grass. The leaves are yellow, red and brown. A shower sprinkles softly down. The air is fragrant, crisp and cool. And once again I'm stuck in school. The birds are gone, the world is white. The wind is white, they chill and bite. The ground is thick with slush and sleet, and I can barely feel my feet. The last is done, the next is here. The same as it is every year. Spring and sunshine, autumn and snow. This is how each year must go. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Mariam. Next up, we have Abdullah Irfan Qazi, chess number 9. Abdullah Irfan Qazi telling us why it's hard to learn English. The poem he will be reciting us why it's hard to learn English. I'm sorry, Mariam's time was 1 minute and 11 seconds.
oxen, not oxes. You may see a mouse and a house full of mice. But the plural of house is houses, not hives.
Start again. It will help you.
We'll start with the box, and its plural is boxes. The plural of ox is oxen, not boxes. If you see a mouse and a house full of mice, but the plural of house is houses, not hives.
Thank you.
Please give a big round of applause to Abdullah. I think great courage to do here, Abdullah. I will request if we can do it again at the end. So, may I ask the judges, you can let him recite, but judging will be depending on that. But it's okay, Abdullah, you did well. It takes courage to come here. Okay, so next up we have Raghav reciting the poem Porcupine. But, excuse me, I need to tell you something else. The judges have said that a lot of noise is coming from the behind, and it's getting a bit, like it's interrupting the poem, like the kids as well. So please, it would be great if you all can be seated and let's enjoy the kids reciting beautiful poems, please. Okay, so next up we have chess number 10, Raghav on the stage reciting the poem The Porcupine.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Raghav from class 5F. The poem I'm going to recite today is The Porcupine by Robert Dahl. Each Saturday, I shout hooray, for that's my pocket money day. Although it's clearly understood, I get it when I'm good. This week, my parents have been told I was good as gold. So after breakfast, 50 penny my generous father gave to me. Like lightning down the road, I ran up like the sweet shop man and bought the chocolates of my dreams. A great big bag of raspberry creams. Shh, there's a secret place I know where I often like to go. Behind the woods, behind some rocks, a perfect place for guzzling shots. So when I quickly arrived there, I saw a comfy looking little mound, quite clean, brown and earthy brown. I just stopped right for sitting down. I sat, I jumped a foot, I screamed the tender little rump of mine upon the giant porcupine. I rushed for home and screamed, Mom, behold the pickles in my bum. Mom said, I can't take a job like this personally. A job like this requires Mr. Mayor. Oh, Mom, no, not the dentist. I begged her twice, I begged her thrice, but grown-ups never take advice. She suddenly rushed me to the town, and they did turn me upside down. There came Mr. Mayor with his massive tray of pliers. He started pulling one by one, yelling, oh my, what a fun! I yelled, help, 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 help. By the way, what a day, what a fuss. from squashing them by sitting down. Don't copy me. Don't be a twit. Look before you sit. Yes, look before you sit. Thank you.
That was a hard experience, Radha. I hope no one has to face that in their life. Judges, please note Radha's time was 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Next up, we have chess number 11, Sachin Vijayendra writing the poem, The Scarecrow.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm going to recite a poem, The Scarecrow by Walter Zillaman. Walter Zillaman, 1837, 1873, 1956, was an English poet, short story writer, and a novelist. He is best remembered for his works for children. The Scarecrow. All winter through, I bow my head beneath the driving rain. The north wind powders me with snow and blows me black again. At midnight, neath the maze of stars, I flame with glittering ride and stand above the stubble stiff as made at morning prime. But when that child calls spring, and all of his host of children come, but Scarecrow. All winter through, I bow my head beneath the driving rain. The north wind powders me with snow and blows me back again. At midnight, neath a maze of stars, I flame with glittering rhyme and stand above the stubble stiff as male as morning prime. But when that child called spring, and all of his host children came upon these acres of my home. Thank you.
That's very well, Sajay. Judges, please note Sajay's time was 2 minutes. Next up, we have Penelope reciting the poem, Poetry. Chess number 12, Penelope reciting the poem, Poetry.
Hello, my name is Penelope and I'm going to do the poem called Poetry. What is poetry? Who knows? It's not a rose, but it's a smell of a rose. It's not the sky, but it's the light in the sky. It's not the fly, but it's the gleam in the fly. It's not the sea, but it's the sound of the sea. It's not myself, but it's what makes me myself. I can see, hear and feel what prose cannot. What makes it? Who knows?
lovely melody. Judges, please note his time was 1 minute and 1 second. Next up, we have chess number 13, Alisha Krishnan on the stage reciting the poem Catching a Little Rhyme.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, respected judges and everyone. My name is Alisha, and I'm going to recite the poem called Catch a Little Rhyme, written by A. Maria. Once upon a time, I got a little rhyme. I put it on the floor when it ran out the door. I chased it on my bicycle, but it melted to an icicle. I scooped it up on my hat, but it turned into a cat. I caught it by its tail, but it stretched into a whale. I followed it on a boat, but it turned into a goat. Once upon a time, I caught a little rhyme. I put it on the floor, but it ran out the door. I chased it on my bicycle, but it turned into an icicle. I scooped it on my hat, but it turned into a cat. I caught by its tail, but it stretched into a whale. I followed it on a boat, but it turned into a goat. Thank you.
Thank you, Alisha. That was the poem as cute as you are. Judges, please note Alisha's time is 1 minute. Next up, we have chess number 14, Advait Arun reciting the poem Good Timber.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Advait Arun from class 5A. Today, I'm going to recite the poem Good Timber. The tree that never had to fight for sun and sky and air and light, but stood out in the open plain, and all his got a share of rain. Never became a forest king, but lived and died as from within. The man who never had to toil to gain and farm his patch of soil, who never had to win a share of sun and sky and light and air, never became a man to man, but lived and died as he began. Good timber does not grow with ease, the stronger wind or stronger breeze. The further sky, the greater length, the more the storm, the more the strength, by sun and cold, by rain and snow. In trees and men, good timbers grow. Where the thickest lies, the forest grows, we find the patriarchs of growth. And they hold counsel with the stars, whose broken branches show the scars of many limbs and much of strife. This is the common law of life. Thank you.
That was lovely. That was Advait Arun. Next up, we have chess number 15, Zikra Irshad reciting the poem Daffodils. I'm sorry, I forgot. Advait's time was 1 minute and 15 seconds. Right now, we have Zikra Irshad reciting the poem Daffodils.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Zikra Irshad, and today I'm going to be reciting the poem Daffodils by William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats high in vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle in the Milky Way.
bit tired of listening to. Thank you, Zikra, for the beautiful rendition. Zikra's time was 1 minute and 15 seconds. Next up, we have chess number 16, Tejas Aryan reciting the poem Invictus.
Good afternoon, my dear judges and all my friends. My name is Tejas Aryan and I am from ISWK Class 5, Section C. Today I am going to recite a soul-stirring poem and its name is Invictus by William Ernest Henley. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade. And yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It doesn't matter how straight the gate is or how charged with punishment is the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Thank you.
Thank you, Tejas. That was really great. Judges, please note Tejas' time was 1 minute and 25 seconds. Next up, we have, I request everyone to please be silent so that the kids can focus on the poem and recite it beautifully. That's what we are here for, so please keep silence. Next up, we have Advait reciting the poem, Be the Best of Whatever You Are.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Advait Makaran from Class 4B. Today, I'm going to be reciting a poem called Be the Best of Whatever You Are by Douglas Mallory. If you can't be a pine on top of the hill, be a scrub in the valley, but be the best little scrub by the side of the rail. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a bush, be a bit of the grass, and some highway happier make. If you can't be a muskie, then just be a bass, but be the liveliest bass in the lake. We can't all be captains, we've got to be crew. There's something for all of us here. There's big work to do, and it's lessons to do. The task you must do is the near. The task you must do is the near. If you can't be a highway, then just be a bridge. If you can't be the sun, then just be a star. It isn't by the size if you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. Thank you.
That was indeed a very thoughtful poem, Advait. Is there more, Advait? Okay. Thank you so much. That was a very thoughtful poem. Next up, judges, please note Advait's time was 1 minute and 23 seconds. Next up, we have Muhammad Hamdan reciting the poem, The Last
in the snow with an axe and do everything. And perhaps in the spring, he would come back and sing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mohammed Hamdan. That was such a nice poem. Next up, we have chess number 19, Parinjay Vyas, reciting the poem, The Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf.
This time, Hamdan style.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Parinjay. Today, I am going to recite a poem, which is not written by my mom. It's dedicated to girl power. They are not weak, but empowered. Respected teachers and my father, this poem is written by Rhonda. Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf is its name. To empower you girls is its aim. Here it goes. As soon as Wolfie began to feel that he would like a decent meal, he ran and knocked on Grandma's door. When Grandma opened it, she saw the sharp white teeth, the horrid grin, and Wolfie said, "May I come in?" Poor Grandma was terrified. He's gonna eat me up, she cried. And she was absolutely right. He ate her up in one big bite. Wolfie, wait, that's not enough. He ran around the kitchen yelping, "I want a second helping." Then added a frightful leer. "I'm therefore gonna wait right here till little Miss Riding Hood comes walking from the woods." There came the little girl in red. She stopped, she stared, and then she said, "Grandma, what great big ears you have on." rock never stirred. Then said the seabirds, sitting in their nests, to the little ones leaning in their breasts. Be not like bubble, headstrong, rude, and vain, seeking by violence your object to gain. But be like the rock, steadfast, true, and strong, yet cheerful and kind, and firm against wrong. Heed little birdlings, and wiser you will be, for the lesson learned today by the sea. Thank you.
It was really such an amazing message that we all have to ponder upon. Judges, please note, Sai Sargar's time was 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Next up, we have chess number 21, Jyoti Saran, reciting the poem Magic Hat.
The time, yes, 2:38.
Yeah, 2:38.
Good evening, one and all. Today, I am going to recite the poem Magic Hat by Deepika Davidar. I was at the magic show last Sunday, where a man in his party cave pulled rabbits and carrots out of a hat, while we sat with our mouths agape. But much later, I thought to myself, if I had this marvelous hat, I would pull out chocolates, toy boats, puzzles, and a ball and a cricket bat. I would summon all the days of the week and banish Mondays forever. I would arrange for next Saturday with perfect sunny sky weather. I wouldn't be selfish and share my life. I would stand on the street and call to magical people walking on by. Wishes granted, come one, come all. I would create a world of magical things, a world where wishes do come true, and a world where every boy and girl can be a wish-granting magician too. Hope you all enjoyed my poem. Thank you.
I really wish you get that magic hat and you vanish Monday forever. Thank you, Jyoti Saran. Jyoti Saran's time was 1 minute and 1 second. Next up, we have chess number 22, Muhammad Narnawala, reciting the poem Gardens of Oman.
Good morning, one and all. Today, I am going to recite my father Shakil Narnawala's poem Gardens of Oman. Gardens of Oman leave me spellbound. I experience spring here all year round. The grass is green all year round. The flowers in bloom all year round. Champa trees striking playful poses. Their creativity knows no bound. Lined upon the entrance path to welcome me all year round. Perched on the dense peepal tree, flock of birds chatting loud. The chirping lord is always there for the evening gossip all year round. The huge tree which had fallen once, its strongly rooted to the ground, resurrected now. It continues to grow, inspiring endurance all year round. Gardens of Oman leave me spellbound. I experience spring here all year round. The grass is green all year round. The flowers in bloom all year round. Thank you.
That was the rendition as beautiful as the Gardens of Oman. Muhammad Narnawala's time was 1 minute and 30 seconds. We have the last chess number on stage, that is chess number 23, Ritika Roshan reciting the poem Be the Best of Whatever You Are.
Hello everyone, my name is Ritika Roshan. Today I am going to recite
We are done. The chess numbers are done. We had 23 contestants, but Abdullah Irfan Qazi wanted to recite his poem again, but I can't find Abdullah here. Is he still around?
He's in the washroom.
Oh. Is Abdullah's parents here? Is he recite? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, okay. Hi Abdullah, would you like to recite your poem again?
Yes.
Okay, please come. I can't wait to recite. Please everyone, please come for Abdullah. I can't wait to listen to you.
Why it's hard to learn English. Anonymous. We'll begin with a box and its plural is boxes. But the plural of ox is oxen, not oxes. One fowl is a goose and two are called geese. But if you give me a moose, I'll never call it meese. You may see a mouse or a house full of mice, but the plural of house is houses, not hives. The plural of man is always men, but the plural of pen might not be pen. If we speak of a foot, you'll show me 2 feet. But if I give you a book, would a pear be a beak? If one is a tooth and the whole set are teeth, then why aren't 2 boots called as beak? We talk about brother and also a brethren, but though we say mother, we never say mothering. The masculine pronouns are he, his and him, but imagine the feminine she, his and shim. Thank you.
Thank you, Abdullah. That's very valid questions. English is indeed very tricky. Thank you so much. That was 23 beautiful renditions. I would like to invite Nabila to deliver the word of thanks. Nabila, over to you. Thank you.
It was an immense pleasure to host these wonderful children, these young voices, and they were so cheerful in reciting. So I had a great time. As a bonus point, our founder of Oman Book Lovers Club, she has written a composition, and I would invite Faisha to come and recite it.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Faisha. Today I'm going to recite a poem which was written by my mother, Miss Anisha Bansal Bhatia. I found it today, and in the honor of this event, I would like to recite it for you all. The world seems a bit different these days. I have been wondering why. The trees are different green, a different blue in sky. On the roads, no people walk. In the park, no children scream. No school, no friends, no playground. Not even my favorite cycle team. It's been long since we went out. Even longer since we went out to play. Oh, bang! There it struck. It's us human beings giving Mother Earth a break. So I said a little prayer. While this virus is dangerous and has caused despair, it has taught us a valuable lesson. Earth live. No cars, no trains, no industries, no planes. Let the environment be. And while animals and birds reclaim their place, it's nature's time to heal. Thank you.
Thank you, Sasha. Very beautifully recited. Now I would like my esteemed guests. First of all, I would invite Ms. Haley Saunders to come and say a few words about the competition today. I think we will start.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, firstly, I think it's really important for these young children that we all congratulate them on their bravery in coming up to the stage. It's a really hard thing to do, and they did incredibly well. So let's give them another round of applause. The use of presentation and language actually is deteriorating in schools. Not many children are confident presenters. We are finding, and this is largely because they are engaging different needs, technology, and becoming perhaps less inept at kind of pronunciation and language and presenting to large audiences. So we have a job to do in schools, because presenting in front of large audiences is something that is necessary and is needed in the workplace. And it's also really needed by the leaders of the future, because often you have to present on really difficult issues. So, well done to those children for being brave and coming up and taking your first steps to perfecting presentation skills, which is difficult. And well done for remembering and using your memory so well in reciting some of these poems. They are incredibly long and incredibly detailed as well. So that was a really good achievement by everybody. And it would be easy to sit down and be part of the audience. It would be easy to let somebody else come and speak to this audience in front of us today. And all of you chose the difficult and challenging choice, and for that I really congratulate you. Well done.
Thank you, Ms. Thomas, for such beautiful words from academician, how to go about recitation these days. Next, I would invite Ms. Roshni Wedde. A few words from you as well.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. To follow what Haley said, I'd just like to say a massive congratulations to all the children who've taken part. I'm sure it's taken a lot of hard work, a lot of time of memorising, practicing, performing in front of the mirror, perhaps performing for your very lucky family members. So well done, and for putting in the time and dedication. Not everybody is able to do that, and I think it really shows strength of character and courage as well to put in that time, but also to appear on this stage in front of an audience of people who are familiar, but perhaps many strangers as well, and to be judged, I think is an extra level. So massive well done to you all. I think poetry, people say that poetry is dead, that poetry is no longer relevant, but I think poetry is something that is innate to us all as human beings. It's about storytelling, it's about rhythm, music, communication, and presenting poems on stage as well. I think it's something, it's a skill that is really, really important for all of us to know, to learn, and to perfect as well. So congratulations again to everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Roshni, for it's not dead, yes, we would all agree. Now I would like to ask Mr. Mohammad Al-Rawani to come and say a few words of wisdom.
They've said it all. evening? No, I think. Yeah, it's okay for 10 minutes. To reiterate what Amy and Roshni said, we really need to congratulate. I think when someone gets on stage, we tend to forget their ages maybe. Now these are kids who are around 8, 9, 10. It's not easy for adults to stand, for any adult to stand in front of a crowd, you know. Sometimes you hesitate, you shiver, and so on. So it takes courage, and it takes a lot of work. You know, what we see is 1.48, 1 minute 48 seconds. It probably took them a few weeks to memorize, and then they're memorizing in another language, not their own language. So that's an added, task. I have a few words of advice for our participants and future participants. When you select a topic for presentation, do one or two things. Present something that you know about very well. That's easy. So if you forget, you can keep going because you know it very well. Okay. The other thing is talk about something that you are passionate about. When passion comes from inside, it will show up. And don't worry about the audience. We don't know the point. We don't know the words that you're saying. Just keep going. Okay? So if you have the passion, you can do it. And if you know your topic very well, that is also, it makes it much easier. Don't go for bombastic words, big words, long words, The audience just wants to enjoy. I think we had one little boy, the little guy, all of us were so engrossed in what they were saying. Beautiful. Thank you, and one more word of thanks to the Book Lovers Club for a job well done. And we still have tomorrow, I think, yeah? But so far it's been 10 out of 10.
Thank you. These were words of wisdom from Ravi sir. Now, our little volunteers are going to present token of thanks to all the judges. First of all, we will have Aisha come and present.
And I think if we give Mandy a gift for the best costume, Mandy? Really? Yeah? Very nice. This costume.
Ashwin will be presenting to Ms. Roshni. And an appreciation from One Book Lovers Club and Maharashtra to Ms. Lily Saunders from Yale. I would like to announce one thing. The results will be announced on the 15th, on the Sunday, in the evening, after the panel discussion. And we would like you all to be present for the last day panel discussion. The discussion is on a topic, the literacy situation in Oman. So it's a very interesting topic, so we would invite you all to be present that day as well. We had an amazing audience today. in the end, I would like to thank our judges, our audience, and especially the participants. And Oman Book Lovers Club is on the Facebook, on the Instagram, on the YouTube.